Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kyle Pancis. I'm sighing to you right now because we have another Saab problem. It's a big problem that we have. Got a phone call from my sister-in-law the other day. She calls me and said, Kyle, I'm like, what? Like, immediately know there's a Saab problem, right? Like, why else you calling? I go, what's up? Tell me about it. You know, like I had just saw the car and everything was perfect and like life was great, you know? We had no no freaking oil lights, no engine lights, no leaking oil. And she goes, Kyle, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what? What happened to the Saab that we rebuilt twice from a car accident? And she's like, dude, what? Tell me. I threw away my key. What? You threw away your key? Yes. I threw away my key. I forgot to take the key and put it back on my keychain, which of course she knows where her keychain is because how can you lose that, right? Got all these things on there. And she forgot to do that and she was like putting all the groceries away and throwing out some trash and didn't realize that the trash was in the same hand as the car key. And so there went the car key in the trash. Well, why didn't you go and look in the trash bin, in the dumpsters, and find the key? Well, they took the trash already. What are you gonna do, right? So here we are. We have a brand new Saab 9.5 over there, like built multiple times, and you know, you can't even get 15,000 miles out of the car and have no issues for some reason. I don't know. We drove like 2,000 miles. Another car accident. Now we're at like 6,000 miles later and we throw away a car key and here we are, it's stuck. You can't even go anywhere and I'll tell you why. Let me explain. Let's hop into the car, shall we? So here it is. I went, oh, Jesus, these keys. So I ordered a new key with the VIN number online and as you guys all know, the electronics are not tuned into the car. So the key actually works in the door. Check this out, ready? I can lock the door and it works because you have the blade that's cut to size and spec. But here's the issue, let me show you. Let's get in the car. I just dinged my own car, look at that. So key turns. Everything works. Key not accepted. Right there, key not accepted. So this is where the Saab 9.5 lives right now, in this spot. I'm not in my garage, it's not in my garage, it doesn't have any tools, nothing to do with anything good. So, I've done some digging around, I've done some research because we're already $200 into this mess up, right? That's an expensive piece of trash. I mean, it's probably more than 200 bucks at this point, but anyways, it's a lot of money to just throw in the trash, right? Literally. And so I've done some research and the electronics on this key are not programmed to the car, obviously, which is why the car will not accept the key. But I've done some digging around and based on the Trionic 7 and some great engineering from Saab, the only way to program another key to your car is to have an existing key to program the second key. And here's the deal. When I bought this car from Copart last year from a car accident, it only unfortunately came with one key. So now that we're stuck here with this situation, the only solution to the problem is to buy a new mobilizer, which if you guys watch a couple videos from Auto Autopsy, right now he's rebuilding a wagon and he had to buy a new mobilizer and key to get the car started. I don't know what that situation was with him, but in this situation, I'm gonna have to buy a new mobilizer and key to match all the electronics to start the car, hopefully. And then from there, I can put the electronics into the key blade that I have purchased online to get the full functionality of the electronics and the key. And then from there, if you want to spend some more money and buy a second key, you can then go ahead and program that electronic key to the car and then have a spare. So if God forbid my sister-in-law decides to throw away her key ever again, at least we don't have this situation So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. This is a true story of a Saab down. I mean, my brother can't even use his car because his wife is using his car, and I'm using his spot with my car because his wife is hanging out with my wife, and we're stuck stranded here drinking and eating food together, which is not the worst thing in the world. But in the meantime, we get to enjoy this together. And here's the update on the Copart Saab 9.5. It is literally stuck stranded until I can figure out a mobilizer. So if any of you guys out there have a Saab 9.5 with a Trionic 7 that has 1 or 2 or whatever keys to it, shoot me an email. I'm looking for those parts to get this key to work with this car, because this car is a beautiful car, and to see it be totaled out because of this would be a shame. So please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me at Kyle Pancis on Instagram, and I will see you guys next video.